Well, for this entry, we'll be taking a look at daily life here at NPH, including school, meals, and work, especially chores. And I hope sit back, relax. I hope you'll enjoy this entry. So the day starts pretty early at NPH. 4:30 the bell rings, kids are up, get ready, get dressed, shower if they want, take a drink from the faucet, and then it's time to line up, get ready to go over for breakfast. So everybody meets together in front of the residence hall, say their prayers together, and they line up, of course, by section, according to age and their time there at NPH. And they head over to the dining hall. Here's the girls' side. You can tell there's a number of them that aren't awake just yet, but they're getting there. They do serve coffee, thanks be to God. So after breakfast, it's time for chores, which involves sweeping just about everything inside and out. They're very meticulous about taking care of their living space with 170 kids living together. Obviously, things get real dirty real quick. So there's somebody with some kind of job to do every single day. This kid looks like he's disinfecting some of the beds. The common areas are usually taken care of by the older guys. They're able to take on a little bit more responsibility, obviously. Here's kind of the main entryway to the men's residence. Younger guys, they kind of do what they can. Here's some guys cleaning up some garbage. Not a whole lot of work getting done here, but they're doing their part. They're doing their part, which is always great to see. It's pretty entertaining for the rest of us as well. So pretty soon it's off to school. Everybody gets their own little classroom. Of course, each according to grade. It's pretty normal. Normal classes, arts and crafts for the younger ones, and then basic things like reading and writing, of course. But they do manage to enjoy themselves quite a bit as well. The older students are always, of course, in regular classes. This is I believe the 7th grade class. Some video that I recorded just this past Friday. And they're getting ready for math class. And of course, there's a fair bit of reading. A lot of American books that are popular there are popular here as well, in translation, of course. So this is the lunchroom, which in just a couple of minutes will be full of kids. It's empty now. This is the guys' side. This is where everybody comes for the main meal, which is lunch for them. That's when they get the most food. It's probably the best meal of the day for them, and for me too. So just a few minutes here, they'll be filing in for the main meal. So take a look. Here we are serving up some lunch. Looks like rice, beans, hard-boiled egg. All of this stuff is grown here, of course, on the property, except for the eggs. I think that's probably purchased there with chickens here. Of course, everything's served with a tortilla as well. Here we are making some out of the fresh corn dough. I don't know how it is that they create the dough, but here's how the tortillas are patted out. Of course, they're a lot thicker than the tortillas that we're used to in the States, the Mexican tortilla. This is a distinctive Salvadoran style of tortilla. Well, here comes everybody from over at the school. It's 12 noon, filing in, ready to eat some lunch. Sopa de...
Maggi.
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 ¿Qué? ¿Los frijoles? Maggie.
Así le han puesto. Es lo que no me gusta. Mire, ve. Fría. Horrible.
So here's the boys' side of the dining hall. Kind of a panoramic view. On the right there, you can see a number of the office staff and teachers having some lunch as well. Each of the guys brings food to the table here. They come out with these huge trays like this, and everybody passes it out, and everybody gets what they need eventually. And here's a little shot of the girls' side, daintily and very politely eating their food, unlike the gentlemen. After lunch, of course, more chores. Tend to be a little bit more physical, given the energy from that big meal that they've just had. It is really amazing, though. I've observed how little adult supervision there is here. There's maybe, 2 or 3 adult employees for several hundred kids, and the rest of the work is really supervised and carried out by the older young men and women who have been here for a long time and know how things work. After lunch, of course, it's more school. This tends to be a time when kids who maybe aren't keeping up as well or need a little extra help are able to work a little bit more and catch up with the rest of the group. Of course, there's other media sorts of training, things like that, that are available as well. Some of the kids are going to school off-site for an accelerated program, and it seems to me in general there's quite a bit available that's able to be tailored to each kid and his or her needs. But unless you get the impression that it's all work and no play, certainly that's a big part of the time here. And they're unusually creative in coming up with ways to spend their time. Of course, there's the old standby, marbles. Marbles is popular with, pretty much all the guys. They'll all play it at some point during the day. I get the impression that a fair amount of baseball is played down here as well.
¿Cómo? Los Yankees versus Boy Scouts.
¿Te gusta este dibujo? Pues tu tarea.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed this first sort of look at the life of the kids here at NPH. I'm going to have to go ahead and put a cap on this episode since we're approaching our time limit. But I look forward to putting together another episode for you soon. Hopefully focusing a little bit more on what my life has been like here in the last few weeks. We're going on 4 weeks here, so there's been plenty going on, and I look forward to filling you in on everything. So check back again soon. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks, and God bless. You're in my prayers.